Oh no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my god, where am I? Where am I? Hi Chad, how are we? How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. This is weird. We've got our normal background music for the first time in like a very long time. Because we're doing a normal-ish stream. No weird games today. In fact, I have Minecraft open. How y'all doing? Wraith, congrats on being first. Hi, how are you? Happy Wednesday, bestie. Happy Crash Out Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Oh, I just chipped my nail polish. Oh my god, haven't I suffered enough? This feels personal and targeted, and somebody's out to get me. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's really loud, but I think I'm just thrown off because I haven't done a stream with this music in a really long time. I think it's okay, right? What's the vibe? What are we feeling today? Now I can't hear it at all. I killed the music, chat. It's gone forever. Nope, there it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all weird. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with y'all. This stream isn't gonna quite have the vibe that I wanted it to. I planned for this to be like super hype, super fun. I'm hoping it's still gonna be super fun. But I'm not gonna lie, I crashed out hard today. I'm gonna be so for real with you, chat. I crashed out hard. I cried earlier. And if you're up to date on the Rinzian lore, that's huge because I haven't cried in 2.5 months. So that's where we're at. And I'm just in a bit of a weird headspace overall. And we're gonna talk about Gauntlet. We're here to talk about Gauntlet, and I'm very excited to talk about Gauntlet because I absolutely loved Gauntlet. How many times can I say Gauntlet? If you're, for some reason, doing a drinking game to this stream, which I would not recommend, take Gauntlet off the list. Do not take a shot every time I say Gauntlet. Not that I'm encouraging any of this. What am I saying? I have not slept very well. I know I said once Gauntlet was over, I was gonna sleep so good, but I've had a wild couple days. But yeah, no, I adored making Gauntlet, and we're here to talk about stuff. No. Hi, Archie. Don't drink. No. I don't encourage this. But no, we're here to talk about Gauntlet, and I'm excited to talk about Gauntlet. But I have been in a really weird headspace for the past couple days, especially today I talked about this a little bit while I was making it, but I think especially post-Gauntlet, the knowledge that this was like the most fun I've had ever, and I want more than anything to do this full time. And I also got some not great news about my job on Monday, so I'm dealing with a lot of questions about the future, and it might be a bit of a vibe today. I don't know how hype I'm going to be able to get because it makes me a little bit sad that it's over because I want to do this all the time and I had so much fun, and that's the disclaimer for today. Let's talk about Gauntlet. Is the music a good volume? I'm going to stop monitoring. I don't like hearing myself. Hi. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. There's so much to talk about. I have the chat. So I have Minecraft open right now. And I have the flashback file for the little video that I made. And I was thinking it could be kind of fun to just walk through that and literally show you, like, literally behind the scenes, like, the footage, and then walk through some fun facts while I do that. But I don't think that's going to take the whole stream. So I don't really know what we're doing here. I can just whip out some fun facts. I could spill all the secrets. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm excited. We've been sitting on this for months working on it. Now I can finally talk about it out in the open, and I'm very excited. Oh man. Do we start with the flashback file? Do I start with just yapping? I don't know. If anybody missed it, The VOD is up on twitch.tv/twitch. Go watch it. We had a wonderful little watch party in the Ray Station server. I feel like I can post that. I don't know. Like, I thought I couldn't post it because it was like Twitch owned the stream, but I've seen so many people doing reactions and stuff that I'm like, can I upload the watch party? I don't know. I don't know if that's something y'all would want, but it was a fun, chill time. But yeah, no, if you're out of the loop for whatever reason, the Minecraft Gauntlet was a game show at TwitchCon this past weekend that was put on by Wraith Station, which, hi Wraith, Wraith's in chat. Wraith is my favorite. Say hi, Wraith. And I am part of Wraith Station, so I helped, there we go. I helped produce it, and it was like the coolest experience of my life, and I'm still very hype about it. And we're here to talk about it because I'm gonna spill all the secrets. I don't know. I feel like I should start with the flashback file because I can walk you through that. That gives me easy stuff to talk about, and I'll probably just like spiral from there. I don't know. It was just so wild, y'all. It was so wild. Like, that's a thing that we made with our hands. And everybody involved is so cool and talented, and Wraith is so cool and talented, and I am just still like so flabbergasted at the incredible product that we created. And I don't know. I've just been in my feels about Gauntlet for a couple days because it was just such a huge big deal. And I'm so proud of everyone, especially Wraith. Wraith, you were so cool up there. I don't know, Wraith, have you watched the watch party yet? I know you started it because we commiserated about how much we hate milk. I have the whole thing. Okay, great. So I don't have to worry about spoiling. I don't know what I would spoil. I'm gonna go in the flash. Y'all want to see the flashback file? We want to do this. I got some fun facts locked and loaded. I just think it'd be cool. Like, I'm a nerd for this kind of stuff, so I'm hoping you guys are too. That like, you guys saw the final product, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out the final product, there it is. There it is. Had it locked and loaded. Obviously Gauntlet was a huge production. There were 5 rounds and a bunch of other like little stuff in between. But that was my round, so like that's probably what I'm going to be talking about the most today. I had some opportunities to playtest and rehearse and do other stuff that I can yap about, but that's my round. So that's the final product. And I'm going to show you the raw footage, I guess. I don't know. Here's the real question. Do I switch my stream category to Minecraft while I'm doing this? I feel like I should. Because I am technically going to be floating around in Minecraft. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, y'all ready? No one has seen this before. This is like, actually Wraith has seen it, but you know, Wraith has seen everything. But this is like super top secret behind the scenes Gauntlet lore. I don't know. I'm just like, we've been working on this for months. I've been sitting on this for months. No, Wraith, you know you're my favorite. Shut the fuck up. Let's go here. Let's do it. First of all, all these takes, and this is the only one that we So we had, I guess we're starting out with the fun facts. We had so much trouble getting Flashback to record the emote of Wraith on the floor. I will explain the one called Please. If you haven't seen the video, the final video, this is your official warning. There are going to be spoilers. Wraith is lying on the floor dead in the video game. But we had so much trouble getting the whatchamacallit animation or like the emote to play. So I recorded all the takes when we did it. But Wraith was only actually lying down in like half of it. So I ended up pulling Wraith's file instead. We'll talk about please in a second. Well, let's go in here and have a little look. I just loaded this up on here today. I actually edited this on my Mac. Oh, good. Good. Okay, cool. So it's not... I thought it was gonna bring across my cameras and it didn't. That's so awkward. Does it not bring across your cameras? Okay, well, I guess we don't get to look. I was gonna walk y'all through the actual, like, movements. Well, you know, I can show you the house at least. Here's the house. Spoiler alert, these were our wonderful body actors. I'm ruining the magic. It was never Squiddo and Ren. It was Tiny Katie and Leon the whole time. Just me fucking kidded out. So we actually recorded this, y'all. This is on the PvP server because I just needed a place like with, you know, like just a blank server basically. So we are, I don't know where we are, far away, but we just have this house on the on the PvP server. So I was literally, I can. Oh, can't see my inventory, but you can see my armor. That's so funny. Full Netherite is absolutely, you're so right. You're so right. This is part of the reason why I didn't do a PvP stream for a while too, is because I just left myself like in this area with an inventory full of stuff I needed in case we needed to reshoot anything. But you know, this is what we got. There's Wraith. We had to fill Wraith's inventory with boats. Can I see? I hate that you can't see inventories. We had to fill Wraith's inventory with boats so she didn't pick up the sword. But yeah, no, I can't, no. Okay. Sorry, I'm still slightly new to Flashback. I learned it for this. So we're learning. I'm so mad that I don't have my cameras. I thought that like came with the file. I'm gonna have to go live on my Mac one day just to show y'all. Because I set up all the really cool camera shots. Anywho, so there's the house. We'll do a 360 because you never got to see any of the other sides of it in the video. Wow. And then we did 3 full takes of the main scene, and I ended up using entirely the last one. Where is the last one? It's this one. I love seeing myself pop in and out because I was in spectator when I was actually filming, but then like obviously I went in between. We had to get, so Leon was Squiddo. So we had to make sure Leon was hungry to eat the potato later. So between scenes I had to just beat Leon up. So yeah, this is there goes Wraith on the ground. It's me putting back the turtle eggs. There were different numbers in some of the takes. The first take had 3. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, okay, there I go into spectator. There has been a murder. This is funny. The timing on this isn't going to be... There was so much editing that went into this. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell. It's a... Oh, I just earned a drop for watching a Minecraft stream. That's crazy. Ugh, I You can just see the boat peeking out. Is Katie's head backwards? What is happening right now? Why does that look weird? What? She's like missing her layers. What in the world? Whatever. Anyway. Not Wraith from Wraith Station. I know. Ren actually sent 4 different variants of his lines that I had to comb through and like pick my favorite ones. I specifically liked that he like rolled that Wraith from a Wraith Station. Who will host the Minecraft Gauntlet now? Okay. This is my favorite tidbit from filming. Every single fucking time, these eggs just would not break. And like we would be wandering around the room between takes and I would accidentally like step back and they would immediately break. As soon as we started filming, these eggs did not want to break. So I'm gonna play this out in full. I'm gonna make y'all sit here. Again, this is our 3rd take. We've been at this for like, I mean, you can see 28 minutes. And before this, we rehearsed it a couple times. So we're all just fucking losing it. Hi, Synergy. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how many times they broke on accident during filming. But this was excruciating. There we go, finally. Fun fact here. Ren says, do you have any idea what the killer's motive may have been, Detective Squiddo? The Detective Squiddo part was ad-libbed. That was not in the script. He strayed from the script. Oh, do I have this? I could show you all the script. Oh, okay. This is my other absolute favorite fun fact. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. I'll let this play for a second. This right here, chat, this is an Easter egg. I went into the Wraith Station staff Discord and I said, everybody pick one item right now that you feel represents you or like is your favorite. I didn't tell them why, and then it was really funny because when we playtested, they all forgot. But all of these items, they look like just random items being thrown out of the chest, but they all represent one of the staff members at Wraith Station. Because I thought that would be a little cutie. So we have the purple bed is Leon. The andesite block was Steve. The carved pumpkin, actually, Saren didn't get me an answer in time, so I put in the carved pumpkin for Saren because when we, oh my god, when was that? When we play tested Bingo Museum, they got the curse that put a curse of binding pumpkin on their head, and they played the whole event like that. And then we did like 4 trial chambers afterward, and they kept it on their head the whole time. So that's what I think of. The rose bush is Artie. The honeycomb is Katie, obviously. The cornflower is Chris. The dead bush was Nero, and I think we all know who the mace was. Oh, I changed my flying speed. Okay. But yeah, no, I just thought that would be cute. But then we play tested, and one of the questions, in case you missed it, was name 3 items that were thrown out of the chest. And I think everybody, I'm pretty sure, yes, I'm pretty sure every staff member that play tested did not get their own item. Like, I don't know if they forgot that they did that or what, but like they didn't clock it. And I was like, guys, you literally chose those. You were literally all in a Discord where we talked about these items, and it was very funny. I A couple more really funny stories from playtesting. Let's finish the file first, I guess. I don't know. You know, so that was... What did we do for the last 7 minutes, if that was our last take? Oh, did I get Wraith waking up here? I thought I did that in a separate file. But yeah, no. Oh, wait, no, because this is Wraith's file. Never mind. Yeah, this one just for some reason would not... Like, it would play the animation, but whenever I set the camera, it just, like, she immediately got up. And I spent, like, an hour one night fighting with this. And it didn't even end up mattering, right? Because the original shot I had, if you've seen the video, the camera, like, follows the detectives out. And originally, I panned back around to Wraith. And that was a problem because every time the camera hit her, she did the animation of going down for some fucking reason. I never figured it out. And it didn't even end up mattering because we cut that pan to just, like, straight cut to Wraith on the floor. But at the time, I spent like an hour fighting with this. And then eventually, that's why we have this one that's just called Please. Because I went on myself. And I just reshot that on my own. So the whole video, right? Squiddo and Ren are Katie and Leon. And Wraith is Wraith. Except the last clip, I'm playing Wraith. Again, like, the animation only sometimes play. There we go. It was so weird. I don't know what was happening. But, I stole Wraith's role at the end of it. I will say that's, like, one thing that I'm not happy with is I don't feel like I moved my head enough in this very last line. Okay, well, that was just bad, girl. What was that about? But it was like, oh my god, Wraith, do you remember when I was doing this? It was like 2 a.m. or something on a Saturday, and I was so desperate to get this shot, and I should have retaken it. Oh, there I go, spinning. I remember it was bad. I think this was I think I ended up using the last take of, like, everything because we just perfected it. Girl, get up. Okay. Oh yeah, that was a good nap. Back to work. There I go. Oh yeah, I accidentally broke that vlog and I got so stressed out you're gonna be able to see it in the final one. But no, I will say, that's not it. I will say I had to use all of the shots from the same take. So I used all the shots from the third take for continuity, just like I said, the turtle eggs and the stuff in the chest. But I wish I had been able to use the exit shot from the second take. God, where the hell is that? I think it's this one. Wait. Wait, why are we going through the other chests? Oh, okay. Come on. You threw all the stuff out. Oh, this is a random fun fact. So Leon couldn't throw the stuff far enough for it to stay out of the chest. Like, she would open the chest, throw the stuff, and just pick it back up. So all of the stuff is actually in Leon's inventory. Leon walks over, Katie opens the chest from a distance to make the chest look like it opens, and then Leon just throws it out of her inventory. See? You see Katie throw it. Or open it. Movie magic. Let's go. We have suspects to find. Oh, was that not it? Was that the first? One of the takes, Katie gets stuck on the door, and I thought it was hilarious. My immersion is ruined. I'm sorry, Wraith. Oh, see, that was a better look at everything coming out of the chest too. I don't know if I'm gonna pull up the whole script. Oh, yeah. That one. What is the bed doing? Hello? I don't know if I'm gonna pull up the whole script. I might. We'll see. But the line there where Ren says, but the crime scene, that was actually supposed to happen after the potato. And we ended up moving that around a little bit just to make it like a little smoother. So anyway, that was that. So yeah, we recorded this and then I edited it for like 10 years and then we play tested it, and the play testing was so fun, chat. It was so fun. First of all, I thought it was really so I believe this was the last thing that we play tested with like a new group of people. So the people that were playtesting this had previously playtested like Aerospleef and Wraiths and the other one. What's the other one? Sliding Scales. Because there were the 3 Minecraft rounds, the 2 not Minecraft rounds. And the people that were playtesting this most of them had playtested the Minecraft rounds. So they pull up to the playtest for this. And they're all like, hey, what Minecraft version? What Minecraft version do we need? Where are we going? And Wraith and I were just losing it. We're like, no, we're not. It's just a video. But then what was funny is when I pulled up to rehearsal with Creeper Aw Man, Pangy pulls up and is like, wait, we're actually playing Minecraft? Dog. Yes. To be fair to him, the initial pitch, this is like some serious behind the scenes stuff. The initial pitch did not have any Minecraft rounds. The initial pitch was like all on stage stuff. But yeah, no, I thought it was really funny that like everybody coming to playtest wanted Minecraft and we weren't. And then Pangy comes to rehearse and was like, wait, I didn't know we were playing Minecraft. And then he absolutely fucking destroyed us in Aerospleef. I thought I was so good at Aerospleef, y'all. Because I've played before and I play tested and I like cleared in playtesting. And then Zweet and I pull up to the Creeper Aw Man rehearsal. Pangy and Spidey like wiped the floor with us. It was so as soon as they went into the game, I was like, they better win this. And they did. It was so funny though. They were so into it. Because we played a couple rounds. To be fair, Zweet and I won the first 2 rounds when they were getting the hang of it. But they just kept going. Like we would finish a round and they'd be like, I want to go again. I want to go again. I want to go again. And then they kept wanting to go again. So we changed the teams. So it was me and Pangy versus Zweet and Spidey. And I think Pangy and I won that one. So I'm not a total loser. But it was really, they were so into Aerosleep. It was great. Because I had a blast. It was so fun. And I lied to my boss. I told my boss that I had maintenance coming to my apartment that day so I could do that rehearsal. Oh man. See, now I'm getting sad, chat. It's like I talked about. Like I'm sad that it's over and I'm sad that I can't do this like 24/7. Because this was so much fun, the whole process. Anyway, no, playtesting this was super fun. What is tragic though is there were 6 questions in the event, right? You guys remember? You all better have watched. There were 6 questions. I wrote, I think 18. Maybe I was saying I played the guitar. No, that's so mean, Wraith. I love it. But no, they were so good at Aerospleef. They killed it. But no, I wrote, I think 18 questions and we had to cut some of my favorite questions and I'm so sad about it still. We play tested with all 18. Playtesting was really fun. Part of the I know, I'm going to read out, I've just decided I'm going to read out all the questions. I'm going to make everybody appreciate them. But no, I was actually surprised at how well the teams did in the actual event, because I didn't take into account how much harder it was to do it on your own. Yes. Because all the playtesters had to do it individually. The teams obviously got to converse. But where is my phone? Where do I have that list? We had it all in a Google Doc, right, Wraith? There we go. Okay, so the ones that were in the event. What was in the painting above Wraith's bed? Obviously. I don't have zoom on. Never mind. Two villagers. You can see the 2 villagers. How many panes of the window were broken? That was 3. That one tripped up our playtesters a lot. 1, 2, 3. Which other ones of these were in the... What did the detective eat from the chest? Was the baked potato? How many times was the word hungry said? Wraith actually wrote that one. Wraith wrote that one, and I think that was the best question in the whole thing. I am obsessed with that one. Because everybody got it wrong. Everybody. I'm trying to think. I think every single playtester got it wrong. And then both teams in the event got it wrong. That was a good question. Yeah. It's so weird to me too, because like I struggled so hard to put myself in the headspace of the playtesters, because obviously I wrote this. Like, this is my baby. I wrote the script, I filmed it all, I edited it for like 3 days straight. So I knew every word for word, frame for frame. So it was so hard being like, what is this like to see it for the first time? How many... Oh yeah, list 3 items that were thrown out of the chest. Originally, this question was list as many as possible. You get 1 point for a correct one, minus a point for an incorrect one. And I thought that was really fun, but we had to cut that for time. So it was just 3. And then, who was murdered in the scene? That question, was the first one I wrote. Like, when Wraith and I very first started talking about this, I was like, hey, pitched it to her. I'm like, I want to do a murder mystery. I think that'd be really fun. And Wraith was like, cool. And I was like, I think you should be murdered. I think that would be fun. Wraith was like, cool. And I was like, what if we have a question? Oh no, because I think Wraith actually said, what if I get up at the end? What if I was just napping? So then I was like, we have a question at the end that was who was murdered, but the answer is no one. It's a trick question. And both teams got it in the event, to be fair. And several playtesters and Twitch chat said turtle eggs, which I think is technically correct as well, but we did not accept. Okay, other questions. What material was the sword on the floor? Does anyone remember? It's not visible in frame right now. Does anyone remember what it was? It's so weird, because like I built this set with the intention of there being as many tiny details as possible. Because I was like, I want to throw them off. I want them to be looking and be like, what material is that sword? And they miss other stuff. It was iron. How many candles were in the room? That was a good one. Just 2. What plant was in the flower pot? Cherry sapling. What color is the carpet? Shameless Rinzian teal right there. What material were the house walls? What material were the house doors? How many turtle eggs were there before the detective crushed one? That was... I did like that one. Line about I hope that was important and true. Yeah, I did like that. Like, I was okay to cut that one because it was so funny in the context of the scene. What color was Wraith's bed? I liked, but we had to cut because it looked green in some shots. I liked this one. I really liked this one, but we had to cut it for time because it was just too wordy. Which of these utility blocks was not in the house? Fletching table, anvil, smithing table, stone cutter. And that one tripped up a lot of playtesters. I'm going to save my favorite one for last. The one that Wraith just put in chat. What word did the detective use to describe Wraith's storage methods? That was a good one. Unorthodox. We got some good answers in playtesting. I'm trying to think of them all. Bad. One of them was just bad. What material was the house's roof? And what biome was the house in? I liked that one a lot. I think it was Nero got really mad though, because he could see trees, and he's oh, there goes Leon. I just forgot. This is how she float. How she float. Sorry, scrumbled. That was it. But yeah, no, the house is definitely solidly in the plains biome. But Nero got mad about there being trees. Also, another fun fact, the house was originally here. I built a version of the house here first, which is there a light block here? Did I accidentally leave a light block here? Why is it like... I totally left a light block there. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh man, that's really funny. But yeah, no, I originally built the house here. But it wasn't big enough and I couldn't get all the angles I wanted. So I just tore it down and I built a brand new one. And I never like regrew the grass, the bone mealed the grass. Oh my god, that's such an oversight. I can't believe I did that. Like you can tell. I'm just glad you couldn't see that from in the house. That's really funny. Okay. Anyway, last but certainly not least, my favorite question that we had to cut. Throw the whole thing away. Yeah. Sorry, Wraith, you gotta go back and like take it out. My favorite question we had to cut was how many double chests were in the house. Again, I don't think a single playtester got this one. There are 6 of them. And there's like one shot where you can see them all in the same frame. But other than that, you just had to like look. I do admit it was probably too hard. But I thought it was fun. I liked that one. In our first playtest, I think almost everybody said 3. And Wraith was like, Rin, is the answer on this sheet right? Thinking that it was like 3 double chests, 6 single chests. Because I wrote 6 because the answer was 6. And I was like, no girl, there are 6 double chests in the house. But yeah, that was all the questions we had to cut. And I'm still sad about it. And these guys are just frolicking out here, I guess. Where am I in all this? I'm still in spectator. Oh, I think this is... Oh, I'm at the end. Yeah, this was me filming Wraith getting up. I'm just seeing a fully armored Renzian run through every once in a while. Oh my god. Oh my god. Katie was the murderer, real not fake. Real not fake. God, resetting that every time was so funny. Oh yeah, that was me. Oh yeah, so I had to cue that. I'm trying to remember because like I was standing here, I was like watching so intently and I had to do like a 3, 2, 1 for Katie to open the chest on time and then tell her when to close it when I saw Leon finish throwing the items. That was intense. That was rough. Why do we keep opening this chest, guys? Oh, it's just practicing. I swear these eggs are gonna break because I'm accidentally stepping. Yep. Every time I accidentally stepped on the eggs. But in the actual filming, we just could not get them to break. Oh man. I actually had to split when I was editing. I split it into 2 scenes. I had a pre-eggs and I had a post-eggs. Hi, Immortal. Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. Why are we just standing? Oh, we were testing different things to try and make the eggs break, but oh, we couldn't wait. We got Wraith out of position. Oh, it's all going wrong. This is like real-time bloopers. I downloaded like 5 or 6 lying down emotes so that Wraith could choose one. If y'all remember a couple months ago, I made a tweet of conveniently these 4 people. It was in my PvP arena, all lying down, and I said like Wraith Station now hiring 3 open positions. That was this day. That was us testing all the emotes before we even came to the house. Nope, there you go. So yeah, this will be take 2, I guess. So many tries for the turtle eggs. I feel like something went terribly wrong in take 1, but I don't remember what. But yeah, take 1 had 3 turtle eggs, just for shits and gigs, I guess. Oh, wait. Real. Real Rinzian moment. Anyway. Were we still... Like, we might have still been trying to use the chest as intended at this... No, because we rehearsed it. I was just practicing the chest time. Oh, no, yeah, because we were like, how far away does Leon have to stand? Because we just could not get it to work. Leon! Speak of the motherfucking devil. Hi, bestie. How are you? I'm spilling the beans. I'm spilling the secrets. See? Every time we accidentally walk across the turtle eggs, they break. Never when we fucking wanted them to. Oh my god. Okay, girl, stop standing on them. Come on now. They're gonna break. Get the moment of disappointment. I can't. Anyway. I feel like I'd be apt about all of the things actually in the flashback file. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I have no recollection of half of this day. Oh, this is Leon trying to get hungry. Just doing laps around the house. Oh, man. Okay, so now we're down to 2 eggs. I don't know why I changed that number halfway through. But yeah, that was take 2. We walked through take 3. That's my comfort character being punched to hungry. Ugh, I really wanted to use one of these takes too. Because the original shot I had the items in the back. The evil and ominous Leon lurking in the window. Had the items in the background for continuity, but then obviously when I had to reshoot it, we did not have that. The spinning was so funny for some reason. Okay. Anyway. Then we get to the end and Wraith starts frolicking as well. At some point I started macing them all. But no, I had my... Oh yeah, so I was testing the recording. Oh my god, wait, this is the original house. Oh no, this isn't. This, okay. The house was mud at one point. Oh, there's the original house. So this is the first house I built. And it was just way too small. No. You can tell that I didn't use it because I said no. But no, the house was originally mud brick. Why did I record this? I think I was just testing how it looked when you came in. Oh yeah, this is just me like testing a couple shots. There were candles here originally instead of a flower pot. That's some lore. Wow, beautiful. You can see my to-do list. Chest items, texture walls, texture roof, details, yay. This is so funny. I didn't know I had this. This is like an actual work in progress shot. I'm so glad I changed the walls. The mud brick does not work. The mud brick is terrible. You know, it's just me pretending to be the detective. I think me walking over here. I think originally I was going to have Wraith lying like here. And then I was like, that just does not work. That's crazy. I didn't know I had that. What are these older ones? That's... Okay, wait. 426, 423. Why does that look... Some of these I must have like brought across computers because I don't know why that one is marked 426, but that's earlier. 10:34 a.m. What? What is happening? Oh yeah, this is the house we know and love. Why did I record? I think this was me testing the emotes. Yeah. All the different ones I downloaded. That's terrible. That was really bad. I think Wraith, oh, that's not it. Wraith definitely went with the best one. Yeah, I think those were all me testing. And then that was when we actually started filming. That was take 1, take 2. 3 was the best one. And then I had 3 recording Wraith. And then, yeah, this was when we realized the emotes were all going wrong. So I like refreshed a mod and then it worked, but it was too late. That's when we got please. The tech guy was, wait, really? Like losing it because it was funny? Can't say that, you're gonna give me an ego. Stop it, I'll cry. I'll actually cry. That was all of our flashback nonsense. I feel like that's all there is to say here. I'm gonna pull up the script. Hold on. I want to pull up the script. I think that would be fun. Let me... I don't even know if I'm logged into my Google account on this computer. Wait, I totally sent you the PDF, didn't I, Wraith? We open Discord and download the PDF. Shout out tech. Real. I was so fucking worried, y'all. I was so worried no one was gonna find it funny. I was worried Wraith wasn't gonna find it funny, so I drafted this, right? This was like very early stages, like we just started talking about being a murder mystery. So I drafted it, and I remember I Snapchatted Wraith like a section of it, and I was like, is this funny or am I stupid? And Wraith was like, that's actually the funniest thing you've ever written. And I was like, cool, cool, cool. Script. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Yes, download that shit. Yo, Blue Week, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Why is this opening in Firefox? Do I not have a PDF browser on this stupid fucking computer? Really? But no, I finished the script that day. I sent it to Wraith and I was like, this is like a very first draft. What do you think? And Wraith liked it so much that I never changed it again. What you saw was my first draft. Okay, how do I show this on stream without it ruining my life? Hold on, hold on. Everybody stay calm. This is so dumb. This is why you prepare things before stream chat. Okay, what if I, hold on, if I go studio mode, I can go here. And then I can go new window capture. Yes. Yo! Quacker Meat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, y'all. How was your stream? What did you do? Tell me everything. Hello, it's Lotto. Welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, you are encountering me when I am trying to pull up super secret things that are no longer secret. Hello, Hexwing. Fortnite and kicked butt. Hell yeah, man. Love to hear it. Script. Okay. And then I can crop that. Yes, I can. And I think put that at the bottom. The raid did go through. Welcome, welcome, Quacker. Is that okay? that feels incorrect. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How are you? How's it going? Quack that. Yep, that feels better. Okay. Hi. Sorry, I am pulling up the super secret script. I feel like I should give like a debrief on what the hell I'm doing. Close your stream when I rated. Twitch loves to just be weird sometimes. Hi, Raiders. My name is Rin, and 3 days ago, I helped produce a game show at TwitchCon, and I'm spilling all the secrets on it now. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, I think I have this where I want it. And Hex, thank you as well. Appreciate y'all. If I go here now, look at that. It's the script. Okay, chat's a little blocked. Or yeah, chat's like weird, but just call me Lottle. Got it, got it, got it. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. I always end up calling people like the wrong half. And just call me Hex. Got it. Committed to memory. I got you. I moved this over so you can see chat. There we go. That's better. Which VODs before I watch this one? It was day 2 on the main stage right after the lifesteal panel. But also they're just locked and loaded. That is the video that we're talking about now. It is on YouTube if you want to go check it out. Give it a little like and a comment. I'd be forever in your debt. That's the final product. I'm gonna be doing spoilers and stuff now. I mean, it's 2 minutes. It's not like spoilers or anything serious. But yeah, this was, like I said, first draft was what ended up being produced, which is crazy. I fully logged in. My theater background took over and I wrote this like an actual script, like Detective enters stage left. I was picturing this all in my brain. So that back wall chat, I was just in this, hold on, I'm going back in. I'm going back into the flashback file. I lost my Minecraft window. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing over there, babes? So like, obviously I knew that I was going to be changing up the shots and it was all going to be like different and stuff. But in my brain, when I was writing this, I was here. So that's them entering stage left, the window's broken stage right. And I feel like a lot of it ended up here anyway. Like this was where I was like centered. So yeah, detective enters stage left. Detective, there's been a murder. Actually, that's not true. There was one change made. There was one change made from the original script that we'll get to in a minute. Iron Sword putting next to Wraith. Unorthodox, yes. Leon struggled with unorthodox. I think we all did. It's a weird word to say. Assistant crosses over stage right, starts inspecting window. Crushes turtle eggs. This right here. This one, the original line was, could someone on the Wraith Station staff team have gotten hungry for power? And Wraith was like, we've already plugged Wraith Station once at the beginning. Let's make it Gauntlet. And I was like, yeah, I fully agreed on that. But there's our hungry. Webby Squatch, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Tosses out several items, finally baked potato. So yeah, but the crime scene was supposed to happen after that. But we moved it into here in the middle of tossing out items to make it flow better. It's not a very exciting script because it is basically exactly what got produced. Like I said, Ren ad-libbed any idea what the killer's motive may have been, Detective Squiddo. And then he actually, in one of the versions he sent it, where was it? I think it might have been here. Who will host the Minecraft Gauntlet now? Detective Squiddo. And I cut that. I was like, we're only saying it once. But no, I wrote this first thing. And then we talked about who was going to be the cameo in this for so long before we landed on Squiddo and Ren. Hopefully Ren never sees this. I'm sorry, Ren, if you do. I had not really even heard of Ren before this. I'm not a Hermitcraft girly. I've never watched Hermitcraft. I vaguely know of the Hermits. So I had to look him up and watch a couple videos when Wraith suggested him. I don't remember if I suggested Squiddo. You guys know I'm a lifesteal girly. So I was like, I wanted lifesteal people. But then Wraith was like, we should get people from different areas of the Minecraft community. I'm like, I guess that makes sense. And then it did turn out really cool because that was like what most people freaked out about, was like, this is a crazy crossover. And like, it is. I'm really enjoying all the YouTube comments that were like, oh my God, we need more collabs between these two, because it was not a collab really. They, as far as I know, still have not spoken to each other. Like, obviously they sent me their lines individually, and I don't know if they ever talked about it. But it's so funny to me that they're from just like wildly different sides of the Minecraft community. Crossover of the century. You're welcome. Wraith Station did that. I think that was a really good call from Wraith on that. And I mean, that was something that she was trying to do for all of it. Like back when we were like thinking of contestants, back before we even pitched it to Twitch, when we were like thinking of who we wanted to reach out to, Wraith was like, I want them to be from different sections of the community. And I was like, that's smart and I appreciate it. However, all I know is lifesteal right now. And if you noticed a bit of a lifesteal bias in all of the contestants and cameos, no, you don't. Well, the contestants, it was just Pangy. The cameos ended up being a little bit lifesteal heavy. I love lifesteal. And I got Wraith hooked on lifesteal, so sorry. That was true. That was before we knew the lifesteal panel was right before this. Oh man, that's really funny. Anyway, that was the script. That was the flashback file. What other secret things can I show you? Oh, I lost the music because I was in and out of Firefox. That's why it sounds so quiet. I lost my music, y'all. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Anyway, I had such a hard time keeping it in that Ren and Squiddo were the voice. I was talking to Scout like a week or two before the event about the creators that we watch, because we were talking about the contestants, and he was like, I don't super watch a lot of the contestants, and he said something specifically like, I watch a lot of Squiddo, I really like Squiddo, and I was like, do I have news for you? But not yet. I can't say anything yet. Oh man, that was fun. I'm just like, this is such a weird mix of emotions, because like I'm so happy talking about this. I had so much fucking fun doing this, but it's also like, man, I want to do more. I'm locking the fuck in on Project Y right now. Y'all have no idea. I've been doing Project Y like every night. It's happening. It's slower progress than I want it to be, but it's progress, and I'm so excited for that to finally get out. I was so mad that like the video is kind of popping off, this video, the Squiddo and Ren one, and I was like, I wish my timeline for Project Y was a couple months earlier, because like I would love it if people that were coming to this video then clicked on my channel and saw this big project that I'm working on and not a year-old video, you know what I mean? Like I have YouTube videos coming soon. I have really big, really exciting YouTube videos coming soon. Thank you, Wraith, for the vouch. Wraith knows the tea. Wraith has been helping with Project Y. Thank you, Wraith. A lot of people have been helping with Project Y. I need to like lock in and like talk about who's involved with that. Not this stream, because this is a Gauntlet stream. Maybe soon. I don't know. Kind of accidentally leaked one on Twitter the other day, but whatever. Anywho, I'm very excited for Project Y. And this is just making me more excited for Project Y, because I'm like, I need to be producing something. I got a taste of being a producer. I'm a Raid Station producer, and I want to produce more things. Wraith, give me more things to produce. Give me more tasks. But no, it's such a bittersweet feeling, because it was so much fun, and I could absolutely see myself loving doing this full time. But obviously, like, that's not sustainable in the current economy unless I get incredibly lucky, which I'm gonna keep trying. It's hard. I'm not gonna crash out too hard, because like I said, I crashed out earlier today. I crashed out to Wraith. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I need a new job probably in 6 months, and I want it to be this, but you know, me when Project. I should leak Project Y to you, Leon. Do you want me to leak Project Y to you? I'm gonna be inviting you soon. I'm getting you involved. I'm getting all my friends involved. It's gonna be great. Do you know anything about Project Y? I can tell you the stuff that's public, because my chat knows some things. My chat knows that it is going to be a scripted Minecraft series on my YouTube with multiple POVs, and I'm so fucking excited about it. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I think that's really all chat knows. I don't want to leak like the genre or the contents or the other protagonists yet. I will soon, because I feel bad just like keeping them under wraps. But we have been grinding, chat. The server is like up and running. Like I got all the modding done there. That was exciting. And we're building right now. That's the phase we're in. We need to build all of the stuff, all of the sets, I guess. And we have been locked in. Katie and I locked in the other night. It was oh my god, that was Gauntlet day. I got up at 5 a.m., hosted the Gauntlet watch party, went back to bed, then got up, and Katie and I watched 2 Barbie movies while we were building on Project Y. But it's great. We have a Google Sheet where we're tracking the progress on everything. I locked in on the wrong thing accidentally and built something that I'm not going to need until like episode 5 before I built the things that I'm going to need in episode 1, but it's fine. It's fine. That is true. I was flabbergasted. Wraith like got home from Rotterdam. I was expecting her to like rest, and she texts me and she's like, "Hey, I'm on I'm on the server. I'm building." I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you doing?" Oh man. Actually saving my ass though, because you built some of the stuff that I was just totally lost on. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun with Project Y. I get like giddy. I'm like giggling, kicking my feet, thinking about some of the episodes, because we have a lot of them like scripted already and like planned out, and I'm so excited for some of them. One of them specifically. But like the server's looking cool. I'm excited for you guys to see it. And like we're getting there. We're close. Like we still have a lot of building to do, and it's pissing me off how slow it's going. Not like that I'm pissed off at anyone. I'm pissed off at myself. Just in general, I'm pissed off at how slow building is as a concept. Everyone's been doing a great job. I'm not pissed off at anybody. But like that's the last really big thing. We have to start like inviting people and giving details of scripts and stuff. I have to do a couple back end things, but like we're so close. It's felt a lot more real in the past couple weeks, and it's very exciting because for a while it was like, hey, I have this crazy big stupid idea and I have no idea how it's gonna go, and I knew in my brain I was gonna make it happen. I was like, I'm so determined to make this happen, but it still didn't feel like it was actually gonna happen. And now it's like I log on and I can see it literally, like it's built, like it is there. That's crazy. This is supposed to be about Gauntlet. That was a weird segue because like I said, Gauntlet has made me lock the fuck in on Project Y. And you know what? Maybe Project Y will be my thing. Maybe I'll blow up on YouTube. I'll be able to do this full time. I don't know. I need to talk to my therapist. Like I genuinely have to figure out my life in under 6 months, and that's kind of a lot. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Gauntlet today. And we're going to only hype up Gauntlet and not talk about how sad I am that it's over. Because you know what? There's so much more Raid Station. In fact, next week on the 14th, there is Bingo Museum. I believe applications are still open until Friday if you guys want to apply for Bingo Museum. Otherwise, make sure you turn up on next Sunday, the 14th, to watch Bingo Museum. I can't say who's gonna be in it. I wouldn't know. You know, nobody pay attention to the fact that I scheduled a stream for that day. That's just for shits and gigs. That's just for fun. But there's so much more Race Station. We got that. We got the quiz live. We got Sphere News. Like I'm so fucking locked in. I'm so locked in. You guys remember, I think it was at the beginning of the year in my like New Year stream, I was like, this is my year. I'm gonna lock the fucking on Race Station. I want to get so involved in Race Station. And now I've had a taste of it and I'm feral. I'm foaming at the mouth. I love this fucking company. I love this team. I love Wraith. Oh, sorry. I'm good. Fucking love Race Station, y'all. Can I team with you? Okay. Sure. If I'm in it. Not that I get Rinzian privileges and pick my team some of the time. I'm so down though. I love Race Station so much. Can I get sappy for a second? I'm gonna get sappy for a second. I'm so fucking lucky. I'm so fucking lucky. Like I was thinking about this like right after Gauntlet, like as soon as I finished the watch party, I was just like sitting there kind of like processing everything. All my real, all the cool kids love Raid Station. Like, I am so incredibly lucky that 5 years ago, wait, is it 5 years ago tomorrow, right? Was the first day of Capture the Flag, Wraith? It was the 4th to the 6th, right? That's crazy. But no, I am so incredibly lucky that 5 years ago, Wraith just happened to stumble upon my channel and think I was kind of cool. Because Raystation has genuinely, I'm gonna say it, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, I have met most of my best friends through Raystation. I have met my best friend in the world through Raystation. God, you don't cry for 2.5 months, and then you cry once and suddenly the floodgates are open. I'm fine. But no, I've met so many people I care about through Raystation. I've gotten involved in so many amazing things. Obviously, every Raystation event I've been in has been amazing because they're all amazing. But like, I've ended up, like, I met Minu through Raystation, and that's how I got on the Minu SMP, and other stuff that I'm totally blanking on. I met fucking Archie through Raystation. No, wait, Archie was in my chat. Were you in my chat? We only like became friends because of Raystation. And now we do D&D, which is great. I'm very excited for that. I am not mentally prepared at all. But I feel like every single aspect of my life stems from the fact that Ray thought I was kind of cool 5 years ago. Butterfly effect, real. Absolutely fucking real. And I'm lucky. Because, I mean, 5 years ago, I was some fucking nobody. Like, I don't think my streams were very good 5 years ago. And I don't know what stroke of, I don't want to keep saying luck, but it was luck. What stroke of luck made you click on my stream in the first place? Because you could have just scrolled, like, can you imagine how sad I would be right now if you had just scrolled past my stream and I'd never known? But no. I'm lucky that you stumbled upon my stream. Lucky that you liked me enough to stick around and then invite me to Capture the Flag. I'm lucky that you still liked me after Capture the Flag, because this is deep cut Rinzian lore right now. Deep cut Rinzian lore. We had I don't know what we would call it, like a group get together before Capture the Flag with like all of the Capture the Flag people to get to know each other. And I fucking bottled that. I was so bad. Because that was my first time like meeting other creators. And I was 18. I was still so new to streaming. And I was so bad at meeting people. And I genuinely, like, I came out of that hangout and I was like, they're never going to want to talk to me again. No one is ever going to want to talk to me again. So I'm lucky Wraith pulled back after that. God, it's so weird to look back now because I feel again, I probably definitely owe it to Raystation, the amount of confidence that I have now. Like, I feel like I can pull up into a hangout and I'm mostly chill. I mean, I pulled up to rehearsal with Pangy and Spidey Army and I thought I was pretty chill. But no, I'm gonna get emotional. In-depth stalking before stop. What does that mean? So mean to me. No, no, don't say that, I'll cry. Here's another random deep cut fun fact. I was crying at the exact moment that Wraith invited me to Capture the Flag. I was at a baby shower for somebody who was moving away and I was going to miss very, very much. And it was like the end of the baby shower. I know you were in several streams of mine, but I was totally different in the hangout. But no, it was the end of the baby shower. We were like saying goodbye. And I get this Instagram notification on my phone that was like, "Hi Rin, it's Waith from stream. I'm doing this thing." And I turned to my friend. I was like, I was still new to streaming. I wasn't like super locked down on it. And I turned to my friend and I was like, "I just got invited to a Minecraft event." And she was like, that's cool. You have to do it. I was like, I guess I have to do it. Don't say that. What do you mean you were trying to impress me? I pulled up to this group of like people that were mostly already friends and all seemed really cool. And I just wanted them to like me. While we're spilling tea, let's talk about no. That's too real for the stream. Unless no. Anyway. Not saying anything. But yeah, no. It was a really weird. Cause again, I was so new. I was just a little baby streamer. Nobody had invited me to anything before. You can't get me yapping about deep cut lore on stream when I'm overtired. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll start talking about that team. Okay, no, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up. Anyway, lucky. That's where I was going. I'm very, very lucky that I stumbled into Race Station 5 years ago. Back before it was even called Race Station. And I'm lucky that Wraith took a chance on me and that I joined the staff team and then we met. Because that was when I feel like it really kicked. Like we were friends and then you came and visited for the first time and then that was when you had seen my face so I could Snapchat you and then we just talked all the time nonstop forever. I'm gonna cry. I miss you. Because I love Wraith. She's so cool and I genuinely don't know every single day how I ended up this lucky. Because I'm literally just a girl. I'm some random girl who did a couple of streams. And this is like the coolest person I've ever met in the world doing all of these really cool, crazy things. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean we're besties? Leon gets it. I don't know how I ended up here. I genuinely don't. There were so many times when I was working on Gauntlet that I like stepped back and I was like, I don't know how I got here. How am I producing this video for TwitchCon? You have. I literally can't cry and I'm gonna cry right now. Like I said, I don't know what happened to me today. Maybe my meds broke. I'm emo Wraith because Gauntlet was so amazing and I'm so proud of you and everything you've been doing and I'm so grateful to be in your life because you're really cool. You're my favorite. Mwah. Okay. I'm done being sappy. Did I spill all the secrets I wanted to spill? What other secrets did I want to spill? Ah. Here's a random fun fact. The original name, back when we pitched it, like I said, it didn't have any Minecraft rounds. The original name was the Gauntlet because we couldn't use the word Minecraft. And then Twitch pulled up and was like, hey, we wanna help produce this with Minecraft. We'll make it official Minecraft and we can do Minecraft rounds. And that's when we got like the PCs and the Minecraft rounds and all that stuff. But originally the show was like all on stage. No gaming. I'm good. I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not crying. My tummy hurts. Anywhoosie. Gauntlet. Oh man. I didn't know what the oh my god, fake fan, fake staff member. I'm kidding. You know I love you. But yeah, that's where the coveted golden apples came from. Bro, I kept saying that during the watch party and I don't think anyone... That was a joke for me and Wraith and Steve, I guess. like, I don't know why we latched onto that, but like we were just like the golden apple, and Twitch wrote the coveted golden apple, and we just thought that was so funny. What were they, Wraith? I must know. Were they literally apples like painted gold? Candace had no idea. What? I did not know that. Didn't we have like a million different rounds and we had to narrow it down to a couple? I feel like I remember you sending me a Word doc with like every single round you'd ever conceptualized. Yes, what were the apples? I must know. Were they onions? Now that would have been a good bit. Were they really like, were they real or were they just like foam, like fake apples painted? Gifts for teachers. Oh, were they like heavy, like solid? Were they already gold? Hold on, where's Amazon? Amazon. Gold apple. Oh wow, look at that. I'm gonna order one for myself. Wait, can you link me the exact ones I want to order myself? Can you link me later the exact ones you order? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get my own coveted golden apple. That's really funny. There's a 6-piece for $13.99 that look pretty similar. I'm gonna give them out to all my friends. Watch your mailbox, Wraith. Did you? I feel like you should have gotten to keep one. I feel like they should have ordered 3 and given one to Wraith. There are so many gold apple. I get 4 for $8.46. I can eyeball the VOD. If you don't know the ad, sorry. I thought you might have known, but it sounds like they didn't listen when you suggested, so I'll figure it out. I'll get one. There's a crystal one. That's pretty. I'm gonna peep the VOD and I'm gonna find the exact one. I'll mail you one, Wraith. Because they seem to come in packs of 4 and 6. Oh man. Printing the trophy? Hell yeah. God, I want so badly to be able to plan and be like, I'm gonna be there next year, I'm gonna do it. This goes back to me not knowing where the fuck my life is going in 6 months though. Low-key, what if I just like clear out my savings and go on and go to the UK just to hang out, just to see everybody. I'll just take a bunch of unpaid days at work and go all around Europe and go to Efteling with Leon. I'm gonna fucking do it one of these days. If I don't move to the UK in 6 months, I'm gonna have to do a trip because I miss my friends. I miss my friends so much. I miss Wraith. Oh, it's so hard. I miss Wraith. Efteling, abso-fucking-lutely. If I'm flying across the ocean, I'm gonna make it to the Netherlands and we're going to Efteling, bestie. See, but then at that point I would have to tick off my entire European theme park bucket list and that would become expensive. This is a problem for later. I need to make rent this month first. I miss Wraith though. Can I come? Abso-fucking-lutely. Long distance friendships are not for the weak, y'all. I thought I was chill with them because I had them growing up. God, we're getting like serious Rin lore right now. I don't know where we are. This isn't Gauntlet anymore. My best friends in middle school I met at a summer camp that was pretty far from my place. So like we were long distance, but I say quote unquote long distance because we were all like within 4 hours of each other and we met up twice a year. My best friend is across the ocean right now. I haven't seen her in, God, 2.5 years. That's so fucking hard. I'm fine. I'm normal. I'm fine. I'm gonna move to the UK. I'm gonna move to the UK and sleep on Ray's couch. Anyway. Gauntlet. Take a shot. No, don't do that. Any Uzi. I'm not fine or normal. I spare bed. No, I want the couch. Max can have the spare bed. Max gets the whole bed. I'll take the couch. Do you think that's what it is? Wraith doesn't actually want me to move in with her. She just wants Max to move in with her. Okay. Genuinely, I'm gonna shelve the moving thing until I talk to my therapist on when the fuck am I seeing her next. Not soon enough. I mean it this time. We're gonna stop talking about me moving before I fully crash out. Gauntlet. Hi, Gauntlet. Oh my god, it's 7:30. I should go. I need to have dinner. I need to do the dishes. I need to hop on Project Y. I almost just leaked the name. Oh boy. Project Y. Y'all are gonna get the name soon. I gotta figure out. I want to lock in a little bit more on building, but then I want to make an actual timeline. Like I want to sit down with the crew and make a timeline for like, this is when we're going to announce stuff. This is when we're going to drop trailers. This is when we're going to start doing episodes. Cause like I need a timeline. I need to know. But I want to be a little bit more confident that we're getting there on builds first. Does it start with a Y? Yeah, Project Y. Obviously. Project name starts with a W. Stop leaking things, Ray. I think I spilled the last 3 letters. Y'all want to know the last 3 letters of the project? You're never gonna guess. Ooh, Project Y, yes. Plot twist, it drops in the actual server, it's just called Project Y. Right now on Bisect, it literally is. I am keeping this under wraps, y'all. My Bisect instance is literally named Project Y. The message of the day on the thing says Project Y hours. So even like the people for the ZSMP, if they accidentally see it, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know yet. Except I'm gonna start leaking it. I'm gonna start leaking it to people. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm so excited. Leon, I'll do it. I'll leak it to you later. But yeah, no, that's my next big thing. Gauntlet's done. So that's obviously like a huge thing. So I can lock in all of my free time right now is going into Project Y. I kind of scrapped my secret third thing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's not like officially scrapped and I kind of want to go back to it and I'm kind of mad about scrapping it because I had some good stuff in there and I really liked the concept, but it just was not playing out the way I needed it to. I don't know. Point is, Project Y has all my time right now and I'm very excited about it. I don't know. This This was so fun. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking in love with Gauntlet. I just loved getting to yap about it for an hour and a half. I love Wraith Station. Wraith Station's so cool. Oh my god, Wraith, I forgot to ask, am I employee of the month again? Now that it's June, can I update it to say 54 months in a row? I need official confirmation. Is it 54 or did I miss one? 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yes. Yay! Guys, I'm Wraith Station employee of the month again. Gotta update that everywhere. Thanks, Wraith. Like that episode of SpongeBob. I do not know what episode you're talking about, but I am assuming he's the employee of the month all the time. Oh my god, I get my pay raise. Yeah, because your Discord's in one piece. I didn't take over your Discord. You're so welcome for that, because I could have. Guys, I'm getting like a four times pay raise right now. 400% raise. That's huge. Discord's in one piece. Yeah, the Discord is the one piece. It actually just was just Wraith Station the whole time. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just so geeked about Wraith Station. Wraith was messaging me a little while ago and was like, you know, maybe we should have a staff meeting. Should we have a staff meeting? I'm like, yes. More content, more Wraith Station staff fun time. I'm sorry. I'm so normal about Wraith Station. Real treasure was the Wraith Station we made along the way, literally. 100%. Wraith, make that your Twitter bio. Remember when we renamed it? Remember when we rebranded? We went through so many iterations of different things, and then Wraith just like, I feel like she woke up in a cold sweat one day and just messaged me Wraith Station, and I was like, that's it. That's the one. I wish I could remember some of the other options. Yeah, it like came to you in a vision. That was a beautiful, what's the word? Moment of clarity. I don't know. Lots of people hated Wraith Station. Oh my god, I do remember that. We like polled people about it, and it performed really badly. I loved it. That's what matters. Wraith is so good at naming stuff. Wraith actually named Project Y. Not Project Y, like quote unquote, but like the actual name of Project Y that you guys will hear soon. Because I think I've talked at length about this before. Project Y is sort of a derivative on a different project that Wraith and I started, and I totally yoinked the name from it. And Wraith came up with that name initially. So we owe that to her. I owe everything to Wraith. I owe my whole life. Take my firstborn. Oh, I just slapped my keyboard. Nero didn't like the name. What the fuck does Nero know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was mean. But really, what does he know? I can't imagine anything else either. Like, it's weird to me to think that it wasn't always Wraith Station. How else would we say Wraithian from Wraith Station? That's so fun to say. Still always Waith, though. Waith to me. After the Anthems incident and capture... The Anthems incident? Am I forgetting something? Did I block that out? What is the Anthems incident? Waith. Waith indeed. Where did the name Rinzian come from again? I've never told that story, and maybe I never will. I've thought about telling it before. It was I have not heard I'm assuming I've heard it, but I just forgot it. I've blocked out a lot of Capture the Flag, I'm not gonna lie. But no, Rinzian, a lot went into making Rinzian, actually. God, it was 2020. Let me set the scene. It was 2020. And I wanted like a cool gamer tag. This was before I even considered streaming. I feel like I was probably considering it in the back of my brain because I always had, but like it wasn't a serious thing. This was like summer 2020. I started in January 2021. He wanted a national anthem. Oh my God, I remember that. Okay, I do remember that. For some reason, I was thinking of karaoke. And I was like, did he do something at karaoke? But no, it was like summer 2020. It was like when I was getting really into watching streamers and they all had cool names and I'm like, I want a cool name. I want a cool username. And I'm pretty sure I had a Google Doc and I worked on it forever. Like coming up with different stuff, running it by people. I will say Rinzian is a combination of 3 different things. That's all you get. One day I'll tell the story. I think I've said before, one of the things, I'm not going to say which one of the parts of Rinzian comes from the username that I had on the Pirates of the Caribbean mobile game. Because I was really into that for a while. I like hyperfixated on the Pirates of the Caribbean mobile game. It was called Tides of War. I was really into that for a while. And I had a username on that I really liked. And if that had been available on Minecraft at the time, I would have probably had that. But it wasn't available on Minecraft. So I went with variations of that for a really long time. And then I eventually pulled part of it into Rinzian. That's the real tea. I had some serious lore with that game. I went through a lot on that game, which is so stupid because it was a free phone game. And easy. Never guess how I got my name. I couldn't possibly. This is so fun, y'all. I love just chatting streams. I really should go, because I really have things to do tonight, and I really want to hop on Project Y before bed. But I'm having fun, and I love Wraith Station. I want to try and find the list of options that we had. But see, if I search Wraith Station in our DMs, it's going to come up with a million things. I'm going to scroll back to the end. Sorry, Wraith, I'm going to start exposing DMs. Actually, tell me really quickly right now if you don't want me to expose any of the other options we talked about. God, Twitch really wants me to redeem this cape. Okay, fine. I'll take your stupid Minecraft cape that I'm never gonna wear. I don't believe in capes. Edna Mode taught me that. Oh yeah, we did have a Google Doc. God, this was early 2022. We were spending money on those capes. The upside down one? The one that you get just from watching Twitch? Surely not. I know people are spending money on the actual TwitchCon cape, but the fake TwitchCon cape you can just get easily. I suggested Lil Waith. Lil Womble, Lil Waith. It's Wraith. Only Wraith. That doesn't sound right anymore. The Wraith Cave, that one kinda ate. Wraith TV. The Wraith Cave. And then, this is it, moment in history right here. April 19th, 2022 at 7:44 p.m. EST. Wraith goes, Wraith Station. That was 1 a.m. for you. Goes, Wraith Station. That was the first time it was spoken into existence. I don't remember I don't remember Wraith Cave. Oh my god, I was ahead of my time. There's a DM here where Wraith goes, I was about to ask if you were planning a hostile takeover of my Discord. It started back in 2022. Goddamn, I love Wraith Station. Oh, and then you sketched the logo for the first time. Does this Google Doc still exist? If I click this link right now. Oh, it just opened on my other... Shit. I gotta turn off my monitor for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna lose y'all chat. Oh my god, the Google Doc's still real. We've got a pros and cons chart. It was Wraith TV versus Wraith Station. What are these scores? Oh, this was based on what other people scored it. Wraith TV got a 68 out of 90. Wraith Station got a 53 out of 90. That's so crazy. Hi, Emily! Oh my god, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? How have you been? I'm glad we didn't go for Wraith TV. Yeah, on the pros for Wraith Station, we've got way more original, keeps the double A sound, flows off the tongue, possible use as an initial short-term network name, doesn't sound like a Twitch name. Cons, similar to PlayStation. Too much of a radio vibe, too long, looks weird written out. That was in quotes. I'm guessing Nero said that because Nero's a hater. You know, we've got mean, medians, we've got ranges. Alternative suggestions were Wraith Showcase and Wraith Central. What were those about? Holy shit, this is a blast from the past. This is really funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn my monitor back on. The YouTube games are Wraith TV? Yeah. No, I 100% will always think that Wraith Station was the right decision. And not just because it was my favorite. Yeah, Wraith Central. I don't know where that one came from either. God. Sorry, these are crazy DMs to read through. Wraith goes, you have the best opinion on the survey. God, and then you mocked up a website for Wraith Station that looked really cool. I don't know whether to go with my gut, ignore everyone who's saying it's shit and hope it grows on the haters, but also, like, the haters are a majority. Are you glad? Are you glad you ignored the haters? And then someone gave Wraith Station a 3, but that's okay because we don't give a fuck about their opinion. And then for some reason, Wraith was talking about dying and said, you can have Wraith Station. Does that still stand? Do I get the channel in the will? At this point, that's right. We were still like naming a channel at this point. And we're a company now. We're an enterprise. Which is why Wraith Station fits so much better. I was like, why do I get your channel? Chris gets the Discord, you get the channel. Use my death for clout. What the fuck were we on in 2022? Oh my god. This was before we met. This was before we met IRL. Oh. Oh. And then, sorry, we're talking about the Wraith Station rebrand, and then I checked my grades at college and I got a 50 on my solids exam. Oh man, that's fucking funny. That's really funny. I stand by. Okay, that's fair. You know the same goes for me, right? In the unlikely event of my death ever, Wraith gets my channel. I think I promised Chloe custody of Max. Oh no, I think my brother gets custody of Max. Somebody gets custody of Max. Wraith, do you want custody of Max? 50 out of 100. 50%. What did I miss? We're writing our wills, apparently. Wraith gets my channel. Chloe gets my Discord. I think Max gets legal emancipation. I think Max becomes an adult. She is her own dog. Oh, never mind. Wraith gets custody of Max. That's like all of the valuable things I own, I suppose. My channel, my Discord, my dog. My watch streak will live on. That's the important thing. What else have I got? My Twitter? No one wants that. Delete it. If I am capable of death, if I die, Wraith, I want you to make a Google Doc exposing everyone who's ever wronged me. Let me haunt those motherfuckers from the grave. That's my only request. How did we get here? We were supposed to be talking about Gauntlet. Average Rinzian chatting stream. Did I spill all the secrets I wanted to spill? Did I do all the behind the scenes stuff I wanted to do? We looked at the house, we looked at the flashback, we looked at the script. I really mostly talked about my round, but I guess, I don't know. That was like the most I did. I playtested Aerospleef a lot. Got absolutely fucking destroyed by Peggy and Spidey and Aerospleef. Still haven't recovered, still haven't forgiven them. Charades. I did get to playtest charades. That was quite fun. It consisted of just Wraith acting them out at like, it was like 2 a.m. your time, wasn't it? It was just me, you, and Steve in a call, and you just turned on your camera and started doing charades. Sliding scales, that was chill. That was fun. Remember the scene? That was me, obviously. Wraith Race, I playtested a couple times. I was so fucking quick with that Sudoku one. So good at that. Fucking love Sudoku. It was silly o'clock for sure. It was. That like almost killed you. Like you were out of breath by the end of it. It was quite scary. when the fuck was that? That was after rehearsal, wasn't it? Because we did the whole rehearsal, and then we filmed a bunch of stuff for the trailer. And then for some reason it was just you and Steve were talking about something, and I just kind of hung out because I wanted to hang out. And then you started doing charades, and then you and Steve were like, we gotta go the fuck to bed. And I was like, I go have dinner. Oh. Oh yeah, and that does all the... I don't have anything pulled up, so I can't show you, but behind the I talked about it a little bit in the watch party. Behind the scenes, fun fact, the shots in the trailer and the round explainers, a lot of those were Rinzian. Trying to think. I know for a fact I was Spidey in the one shot of using a wind charge in the Bingo Museum map of Aerospleef. I was Drap in the charades clip in the trailer. I don't remember anything else that I know I was, but I know I was those two things. I love the round explainers. I'm so glad you didn't listen to Twitch when they told you not to do them. They're so fun. Oh, I was Spidey in the sliding scales one too. Me and Zweet were Spidey and Pangy. I'm like running through my brain. There are so many different... We did the filming, we did the playtesting, we did the rehearsal. What was the thing where like we were in there early and when everybody pulled up I was fighting a warden in the Wraith Race studio set? Gauntlet really got to me after a time. I started losing it a little bit. Ugh, I loved that lobby. Mostly because I was front and center. Katie played, yeah, Katie was Clown, I remember that. I'm so mad the credits didn't get shown on the stream. Because you put so much work into those adorable fucking photos. Photos, pictures, edits, whatever. No one on the stream got to see me getting blown up by Clown Pierce, which I think was honestly a highlight. Also, you know, all of the wonderful people in the credits who worked really hard, but like mostly me getting blown up by Clown Pierce. I loved your tuna, that was good. I loved the one at the end with the whole staff team on Elytras. That made me emo. I love the staff team. We should do another... I'm trying to... I feel like it's still on the YouTube. Hold on. Oh no, it's Bingo Museum now. I feel like until very recently, the banner on the Race Station YouTube was like an older group picture of the staff. And I think we should do a new one of those because we have some new staff and I have a new skin. And I think we should just have a group picture. I want to frame it and hang it on my wall. Holy shit, we're up to 5.4 thousand views, Wraith. What the heck? I swear it was just 5 when I started stream. Oh my god. That's insane. Like I said, it's just such a cowabummer that I don't have anything recent on my YouTube for people to see when they click on it. Oh man. I gotta hurry up and get Project Y out. Yeah. 5.4. 5,418 views. 867 likes. 67. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now. I won't ever say anything ever again. Oh, I just closed Firefox. I lost the music again. Oh, it's all going wrong. But no, we should have a new group picture. And I feel bad saying that because I know you're the one who has to edit it. Because that is never something I got the hang of. We should just take one. We should all just get in. What's it called? Minecraft. And just like group up. Oh my god, where did that music go? I lost my music. It's gone forever. There it is. Look, if Javier can make 2 separate 6-7 jokes during Gauntlet, I can make one. Yeah, new group pick. We should do a series of them, like, you know how they do at weddings? When they do like immediate family and then extended family and then besties. We should do like Race Station, Core, and then one with Sphere News, and then I want an array of pictures. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I think we should have I don't know. I want to hang up a bunch of pictures of like my friends in Minecraft. I just think that would be cute. Because I was looking at the Race Station, the one where like the Elytra one from the credits, and I was like, I want to print that out and hang that up. I was like, I'm gonna print that. I'll print the one of me being blown up by clown peers. I think we should have a group photo, and I think we should just I gotta learn. I forgot what it's even fucking called. It's not Block Bench, it's the other one. What is it called? The thing that you used to edit that you tried to help me learn and then I just was so bad at. Are you going, Leon? Oh my god, okay. I'll miss you. We should hang out soon. Minecraft Disney when? Minimator, that's the one. I gotta learn that and just make a bunch of pictures of me and my friends and hang them up like a photo wall, but it's all just in Minecraft. Race Station wedding? Who the fuck's getting married? Who's getting married? It's just all of us marrying the concept of Race Station. I'd do that. Except I'm already fake engaged to the ZSMP. Wraith and the Grind. But clocked it. Oh my god. You and Katie. Oh, that's true. I would marry Katie. Double wedding. That's really fucking funny. Instead of a wedding cake, there's just a single coveted golden apple. Oh man, it's been 2 hours. I should go. It's a work night. I have so much to do. This was so fun though, y'all. I loved talking about this. I fucking love Gauntlet. I love Race Station. I'm so excited for future projects. We've got some stuff that we're talking about. I'm excited for how it's going to play out. And y'all should tune in on next Sunday for Bingo Museum. Not necessarily to me, but like whoever's streaming Bingo Museum. Me if I get in. Just maybe if I get in. Also this Sunday. That's a good segue. Good segue, Ren. I'll be streaming on Friday for my normal stream, but I will also be streaming this Sunday starting at 3 p.m. EST. Couldn't tell you why. It just felt like it, you know. Just felt like it. So we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna have another 3 if she gets in. Yeah, we're gonna have another 3 stream week the following week because I'll be streaming on Sunday again. Oh shoot, you know what, Wraith? I think I scheduled my stream for the same time as Bingo Museum. Shoot, what was I thinking? Oh man. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's a whole week and a half away. What are you streaming on Sunday? I couldn't tell you. Just on a whim decided to stream on a Sunday at a very specific time. That one I actually think will be coming out in the next day or two. If there was something that I was going to be in. It might be being announced soon. I don't know. Watch yourself, Synergy. Watch it. You're towing the line right now. I'll do it. I'll push it back another month. Anywho, I love Wraith. I love Wraith Station. I love Gauntlet. I'm so genuinely devastated that Gauntlet is over. I want to work on the next big thing. But for now, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go do the dishes. Everybody please say you're proud of me because I literally can't fucking stand doing the dishes. I don't know why. It's just so hard for me. I'm gonna go do the dishes. I'm gonna go have some dinner and hopefully hop on. Wait. Oh, I'm waiting. Why am I waiting? What happened? What'd I do? You did make it to the end of a Racine stream. I'm so proud of you, Leon, but also like a little concerned. You should probably go to bed. I appreciate you though. I wish I could stream at more European friendly times. I will be for the next 2 Sundays, but I think we're both a little busy. See chat. This is why I need to go full time. I need to log in, become a full-time streamer so I can stream at a reasonable hour for Leon, specifically. It's traditional. Yes. Do the little jig that I do at the end of every stream. Sorry, that just made me think of something that made me sad. It was when Wraith was visiting for the second time, when she surprised me for my birthday, which I still haven't emotionally recovered from. There was one night for some reason we were Snapchatting at like 1 or 2 a.m. because you were staying at Chloe's and we were Snapchatting and you were like, I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, no, don't do it. And you were like, please. And I said, do a little jig first. And you actually sent me doing a little jig. Fuck, I miss Wraith. Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, cool. I don't think I'm gonna have time to hop in Project Y tonight, but that's fine because this was so fun. I will do Project Y tomorrow after work. I'm so excited, chat. I'm so excited for y'all to see it. I'm so excited to start producing it. Like I went on the other night when I was supposed to be building and I just did a couple flashback shots just to like envision what the episodes are gonna look like. I'm like, it's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you all so very much. Thank you for coming to stream today. Thank you for all of the support for the past couple months while I've been working on Gauntlet. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked our silly little show because it was so much fun to make and everybody put so much effort in. I'm so fucking proud of the whole team. Producer Rin on top. Real. I love being a Race Station producer. I feel so fucking cool. So cool. Okay. I love you, Wraith. Snapchat me. I will see y'all on Friday at 7 p.m. EST. Normal stream. Totally normal casual stream before Sunday's also totally normal casual stream. I love y'all. I will see you on Friday. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a great week until I see you on Friday. And I will see y'all then. Bye, chat. Bye.